So this is the game. I got pretty far in this. BioShock. BioShock sounds like a good game. Yeah, this game is heat. I'm liking this game. Here. It is the school cafeteria. It's a lot bigger than I expected. Though it's still just as weird as everything else around. Go ahead and order what you want. It's your party after all. Handy dandy rationomatic. Create any kind of food you desire. Slices, it dices. It also makes julienne fries? What is that? You want ramen, burgers, steak, sushi? It all rolls out nice and fresh. Dishonored is a good game too. I like Dishonored. Bro, I need to beat Dishonored 2. I never played it. But Dishonored 1 was really good. It's even got a recipe for pasta sauce made by a grieving widower just desperately trying to recreate his beloved wife's cooking from memory. Ugh. That's so sad. Speaking as a grandpa's girl, I don't even want to think about something like that, let alone try it. I think I'm gonna stick with desserts. Chewing solid food for too long makes my jaw hurt. I'm a little worried about whether this stuff is really safe to eat, but I'm hungry enough that I'm willing to risk it. Man, that hit the spot. I ain't never had anything this fancy before. It wasn't a bad effort, I suppose. I just wish we could have had some wine to go with it. You're too young for alcohol. Just cause you got an attitude doesn't mean you get special treatment. What's with that snarky laugh? You think I'm scared? I ain't afraid of breaking no laws. I'm talking about your health here, dumbass. That stuff could seriously mess you up if your body's not used to it, you know. What's so funny? You think you're better than me or something? More importantly, why do these guys get a five-star treatment while we're stuck with dry bread? Eating this is actually making me hungrier.
Yum, yum, yum.
It's victory dinner, remember? And none of you did anything to contribute to this victory. So you're using food as an incentive to get us to fight? That won't work on me or my dear sister. We've lived through hardships much worse than this.
Don't remind me.
I'm fine with it too. If anything, dry bread is good for a human cockroach like me.
Just in case any of you big-hearted recruits get any ideas, sharing food between fighters and non-fighters is strictly forbidden. Thought of everything, haven't you? Sorry, I hope it doesn't look like we're rubbing it in. Don't worry about it. You're not the one who's at fault here. Now, if you're eating your fill, let's say we get back on topic. I want to talk to everybody first. We've been told this ration pneumatic will create any kind of food we desire. Let's start from the people I least like, and then we'll move up. And the people I like the most.
Talking to a barely functioning simpleton like me won't get you anywhere. You should do your best to ignore me from now on. You'll be a lot happier that way. Damn.
There's no way I can live in a place like this. Please, just let me go home. If we get hungry, I'm sure we could forage some food on school grounds. We did that a lot when we were little.
I was hoping we'd put that time behind us.
I'm not the biggest fan of meat, to be honest. TBH, or fish, or rice, or noodles. But if there's candy or cake, I'm all about that. Can't say I'm crazy about the decor here, but the food's top notch. That machine will make anything we want. And there's even a kitchen if we feel like doing it old school. I gotta admit, it's pretty impressive. Living here might not be so bad after all. I don't want to waste time speaking to you. Ask Shiri to get to the point, would you? Yeah, it's a cool game so far. This just isn't normal. What on earth have we gotten ourselves caught up in? And this is my favorite. I'm so freaking hungry, but there's no way I'm fighting those monsters. All right, let me start from the beginning. As Defense Academy lies somewhere outside of Tokyo Residential Complex, where you've been living up till now. Of course, its exact location is highly classified military secret, very hush-hush. The school periodically comes under attack by a hostile force we call the Invaders. Much about them remains a mystery, but we do know that what they're after, certain special something concealed in this very school. This item is vital to the continued existence of humanity. If it should fall into invader hands, it's all over. Your home in the Tokyo Residential Complex will be destroyed, and everyone you've ever known will die horribly. To avoid this, we've drafted you into the Special Defense Unit, a squad dedicated to protecting the school from the invaders. To make things easier for you to mobilize in case of an attack, you'll all be living here until further notice. And those are the facts of this case. Your Honor, any questions? Or do you guys want to chow down some? Wait, go over that last part again. We're really supposed to live here from now on? Until further notice. Be fair. Surely we're not supposed to spend the rest of our lives here. Of course your commission comes. Expiry date. Alright, Reggie. You'll be required to serve here for just 100 days. That's right. Just 2,400 hours, and you're done. If you manage to defend the school for that long, that is. After that, you'll be free to return to your peaceful existence you've enjoyed so much before this ordeal began. I mean, we can go back to the complex? Is there even a complex for us to return to, or have those monsters already destroyed it? No, it's doing fine. There's no danger of the invaders attacking the Tokyo Residential Complex. Right now, they're focused entirely on the school. Whatever you got stowed away in here, is that important to them, huh? Told us a lot, but there's no one detail seem determined to keep from us. Don't make me ask again. What exactly is it we're protecting? Why would losing it mean the end of the year? There are some good questions, receptive as always, Shizuhara. One more thing. If this mission is as important as you say, why would you assign it to such a small group? We're civilians without any significant combat experience. Only one here who can put up with a decent fight is me. You don't hold back. You don't hold back, do you? Another excellent question, and I'd love to give you a detailed, comprehensive answer to go with it. But that's all highly classified. And so long as even one of you refuses to fight, that's the way it's gonna stay. What? Explain yourself. If you really want to know more about your mission or why we're chosen for it, there's just one path open to you, Shizuhara. That's for you, the other brave souls from the fighters group, to convince these little penny wastes to join in the war effort too. Now you want them to do the dirty work for you? this one underhanded trick after another.
Huh?
It's not like I'm doing this to Yankee Chains, it's just that it's a fun bonus. My primary goal is to get all of you out there on the battlefield fighting the good fight.
Oh.
The invader forces are all only gonna get stronger from here on out, so I need all of you to be tip-top condition. Without another word, Chirie hopped out the chair and strolled leisurely towards the Where you going? I was gonna go drop a deuce and hit the hay. Why? You wanna come with? Watch? Actually have realistic bodily functions. I suggest you get an early night. I suggest you get an early night tonight? What the hell does that mean? You need to give your bodies time to recover after a fierce battle like this. Never know when the next attack is gonna happen. Keep coming back to attack school. Every time we have put our lives on the line, maybe even experienced the pain of death firsthand. That threat will be hanging over us constantly for the next 100 days. Will I be able to stay sane for that long? Will I even be the same person at the end of those? Where are we supposed to sleep anyway? You want us to all huddle up on the floor together? You need not worry about that. I prepared luxurious individual suites for all of you. Find them on the rooftop. At least we're gonna get our own rooms. I was starting to worry about that. We're all at that delicate age, after all. If I left you guys alone, you'd be running like rabbits in no time. Is that true? It's kinky group sex, some type of high school rite of passage?
Oh!
You need to stop taking what he says so seriously, sister dearest.
Hey!
Go find your room, settle in, and think hard about what you're gonna do from here on. Tomorrow is the first day for the rest of your lives. What does he mean? What do you think? What do you think about? I think that's his way of encouraging you guys to join the fight. Come on, do it. Do it. Just pretend like you're an anti-PK hunting down grifters like a boss, or griefers like a boss. Look, I'm just a regular guy. I can't flip a switch and go psycho. We're mortal here. What's there to be scared of? Sure, getting killed hurts, but you can come right back after. You know, some people don't ride roller coasters, even though everyone knows they're perfectly safe. It's like that, except even more so since there's actual danger. Do you realize your decision still affects the rest of us? We're being denied important information because of cowardice.
I know, pretty much everything I do has a negative effect on people around me. The world would be better off if I'd never been born.
I don't see why we should be expected to fight in the first place. Shouldn't protecting humanity be left up to science nerds and army jocks?
Right. Why us? I haven't even solved my first mystery yet.
Besides, once people start talking about the future of humanity, I kind of tune out. It's too big for me to wrap my head around. The lack of imagination is serious shortcoming. You'll never survive this if you don't learn to hit the touch. Get worse, Subasa's coming. It was just... Now I'm risking my life fighting monsters. Part of me is still having trouble accepting it. Something tells me this little round table we've got here isn't... How about we call it a day? After that victory feast, I'm about to slip into
Same here.
Dine really takes it out of you. We really gotta stay here the whole 100 days? We've only been here for one, and I'm already sick of this place. I have my fair share of concerns too. Kirei said we're living together. Basically prisoners. Sure you're alright? Please, don't worry about me. Symptoms, they come and go. I But I agree, we should rest for now. Good night's sleep will help us feel better tomorrow. But with everything that's happened, I doubt I'll be able to get to sleep. Impressive atmosphere. Everyone gradually walked out of the cafeteria. Should get going too. Apparently, our are up on the roof. Just me, or is it really strange? Though. Yeah, it's weird. Not just you. No ceiling. That alone was weird. Weird enough sight. The prefab huts tend to serve as our rooms, almost similar, better. Comparison. Each hut was adorned with a metal plate bearing the name of our group. No doubt about it. This is where we're meant to stay. Looks like your room is right in the middle, Mr. Sumino. Oh, okay, thanks.
There are a lot more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for.
Huh? I didn't notice that. Think there's some reason behind it? They're probably just spares. Nothing worth getting worked out about. What's the meaning of this? This has to be a mistake. This is a travesty, an outrage. Wrong. My dear sister and I have been assigned separate rooms. Someone's trying to obstruct our pure, sweet sibling ties. You must be just as devastated as I am, sister dearest. You feel much better having your brother dearest by your side, wouldn't you?
I think it's fine for us to be apart for now. Sleeping in different rooms for a while isn't gonna hurt.
But I really don't.
There are more rooms than there are people. I wonder what the others are for.
Looks like your room is right out here. Can't go to other people's rooms. This is my room, huh? Nicer than I thought it'd be. Gotta go again. Wrong reasons. Exhausted, I kicked off my shoes and went to bed without further delay.
Hey!
But I was actually more comfy. Bed back in my own. When I lay down, being thrust into the world. Harrowing, me. My average mundane life had been away from me. I was at the mercy of the force beyond my control. It was like a tiny room tossed around an asshole. Every cell in my body was screaming for rest. No position to this. Oblivion of seconds, everything. So ended the first day, last academy. Woke up tomorrow to find it all been a dream with me. In fact, that was the best case scenario I would be back. Downstairs. As it work.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Well, it's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot! I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead! Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria! On the double!
Is that some kind of wake-up call? What a depressing way to start the day. Like the sound of that giving you plenty of bloodlust stuff. Hope he hasn't laced our food with something to impress us. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. I don't want any trouble. There it is again. Total ocean. Unobstructed sky. Still can't get used to it. Every time I look up, it's like a reminder of how hard this whole thing is. I think the sky gives me the weird uneasy feeling. I could get sucked into it, but keep falling forever. Stay here for the this start to no, actually, this is something. I'd rather go back to my nice, safe residence. I guess I gotta go to the cafeteria.
Yeah.
I know you must be excited about getting to live in awesome school in an awesome school like this, but don't let your guard down. Invaders are still out there. Soldiers are basically immortal though, so you've got nothing to fear from.
Hey!
Right. What exactly do you mean that though? Told you before, didn't I? It's all thanks to our friend her Hemo Anima. No matter how serious your injuries are, it'll fix you up good as new.
Oh.
Of course, you still have to deal with the pain and fatal injury, so don't get too.
Aha!
I don't want you getting sloppy out on the battlefield. You gotta fight like your life depends on it every time. Barely believe all this is really happening. What Naruto say? Naruto say, believe it. All right, everybody, dig right in and get yourself all fueled up. Didn't you hear me? I said dig in. This is no time to worry about proper table manners. Dig into what? Half of us are stuck with dry bread again. Personally, I'm grateful we have anything to eat at all. We've had days in the TRC when we had to make do with much less than.
Brother dearest, please. I don't want to think about that.
Let me guess. You want anything more substantial, we have to agree to fight? In that case, I'll stick with the dry bread. Boring, plain, flavorless dry bread. What's up, Clestito? What's up, Clest? You a ho-ho? Ho-ho-ho. Hey, I'm streaming.
You should at least start with that, bro.
Yeah. Or you call me a hoe, I guess. That's fine. You can call me a hoe. Yeah, streaming. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I am doing good on day. I lost my job, looking for a new one.
God damn! Why is everybody losing their jobs? Bro, you are the. Let me see. Rhino lost his job. Ruthless lost his job. I think Yusuke lost his. He got a new job though. Obvious lost his job. You just lost your job. I lost my job. I got a new job though. I got 2 new jobs coming up because I'm working 2 jobs. But I just lost my, like, what the fuck is going on? What's happening this year, bro?
I had a job for like 2 years, and then I don't know what happened, bro. Just get December, and fucking punch me in the face. Oh yeah, I already told you about that. I got fired for that shit.
How? You were in the right. You were in the right.
I know, we just get like getting the confrontation. Doesn't matter. They're just like, no, let's get rid of them both.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, they said it's being provoking. And I was like, yeah. Be gone.
That's really fucked up. I don't like that at all.
I don't like that at all, too.
Where are you thinking about working next? Or are you gonna go unemployment?
I don't think you can get unemployment because technically I violated their policies.
You didn't fight anybody. You got hit.
I know. Apparently it's under the policy to not provoke a fight.
Shit is stupid.
So,
Shit is so fucking dumb. My dog died today.
dude, that's not fun. Are you okay, man?
I've been trying not to think about it too. Trying not to think. Cause it's not a fun.
But yeah, dude, so annoying. So yeah, I was doing applying for jobs in the whole. I'm about to make my way to some like waiter server jobs.
Oh.
But to apply for those as well.
I mean, I'm probably gonna take some stuff like that too, because like the whole thing with the field I'm in is the cases, they just take so fucking long to get started. So I just did one case with a kid in Douglasville, and now I'm waiting for another case, and it's been like almost a week of me waiting for this next case to start. So that's why I started applying for different jobs, because I'm like, bro, this is taking so long. The pay is good, like it's $30 an hour, but it's just tough waiting for your case, bro. Because I'm just like, I could be making money, you know. Anyway, I wonder how that works. I wonder if like they will fire me if I say like I have 2 jobs, so that's why I'm not like telling anybody that I have 2 jobs, or the places I'm applying at. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it on the D-low.
Yeah, man. Okay, what is happening to Slimy's mic, bro?
I don't know.
It's like having a heart attack, bro.
That's Slime's mic all the time. I plan to do this on the day you transferred in, but I had to push it back because of the enemy attack. What is it?
Aha!
Want to take a tour of the Last Defense Academy campus? You're gonna be living here, so you might as well get to know the place. There's a ton of rooms and facilities you haven't seen yet.
It sounds like fun. You've got any rooms where the door's locked behind you and you have to solve an obscure logic puzzle to get out?
If there are, you can go in your own room.
Oh.
This is
no ordinary school, you know. You're bound to find something to surprise you.
Hey.
So, once you finish breakfast, put on your walking boots and go explore your new home. feel like we're playing right into Series hands, but we should probably try to get a better idea of what kind of place this is. Might even turn up on some clues that special protecting is. Time present. Let's take a look around. Damn, where'd everybody go? Them boys scattered. Huh?
Playing some waifu game.
Waifu? What do you mean?
Like those type of games or whatever.
No. This is it's like a Danganronpa type of game. It's like murder. Well, it's not a murder mystery. It's more of like a mystery action game.
Yeah. And then you have all these little waifus that pop up and talk to you.
Well, yeah. I mean, you also have dudes. You can talk to dudes as well. Yeah.
I mean, if you the dude waifus too, I guess are there for those who enjoy.
How many colors are there in all? Maybe I could pass the time by counting them. The mind-boggling variety of food in the fridge. It's a shame I can't showcase everything. Looking at everything. Fish tank. Those fish gonna be used as food ingredients? Okay. Out of the hallway. So we saw the cafeteria. Oh, the boys' bathroom. Bathroom window. Nothing more, nothing less. Yet, why am I checking it out?
Yes, it's something wrong. Oh, I'm in your way, aren't I? I'm sorry, I should have known better than that to take up valuable breathing space.
Fine, Shoma. Not in the way, I just want to talk to you.
I'm warning you. Talking to a feeble-minded dweeb like me will only leave you worn out and frustrated. Not to mention how your reputation will suffer for being seen with me. Unpopular as profound as mine. Oh, unpopularity as profound as mine might be contagious, you know? You're really better off ignoring me like everyone else. Don't think of me as a person. Think of me as a pile of garbage that randomly makes noise every now and then.
Alright, I kind of spaced out partway through what he was saying. I think it boiled down to don't talk to me, though. Okay. I've never seen anybody self-esteem that low.
Yeah.
What the? Oh, it's you, Doremi. What are you doing here alone in the dark? Aren't the lights working? Hey. I don't know. Yeah, for me, spending all day in this kind of darkness would probably be much worse. There's a lot of equipment in it. It's all done.
Oh, I've seen these in movies and stuff. You climb inside the pod, fire it up, and your consciousness is transported into another world.
Like virtual reality?
They're so advanced. You get to leave your old life behind and live in a world totally tailored to your whims.
I wish I had one of these at home. Sounds a little too good to be true.
Looks like this one's broken though. Just like me, I've tried every button and switch I could find, but it won't turn on.
Is it okay for us to be touching stuff without really knowing what it does?
Of course not. I just told you the damn thing's broken, didn't I?
Oh, why is she so angry?
Unless I can get Siri to fix this, escaping into a perfect fantasy world is going to be just that, a fantasy.
Now she's crying? Can't keep up with this girl's mood swings. More importantly, is this machine really broken? Can't tell myself. Guess I'll take Doremi's word for it.
It's really starting to sink in.
Being made immortal is such a tragic feeling. Dying to bring everyone together. Dying to provide a moment of gratuitous gore? Gratuitous? There it is, idiot. Gratuitous gore. Dying to finally be free of the pain. All those options have been taken away from me. Sheesh, what gives? If whoever's behind this was gonna kidnap us anyway, forcing us into a killing game's the least they can do. Hey. Ah, Takumi. Came to check out this area too?
Huh?
Yeah, what is it? Some kind of entrance hall?
Huh.
Entrance and exit. Of course, even if we left the school from here, we'd still have to contend with the wall. Welcome to leave the school building at your own discretion, but there's no real point in doing so.
Yeah.
Where did you come from?
Oh.
As your commanding officer, it's my duty to offer guidance and support wherever and whenever you need. I can appear anywhere on school grounds.
Oh.
Anyhow, even if you make it past the flames, there's just a whole lot of nothing on the inside.
Hey.
But it feels like a change of scenery. But if you feel like a change of scenery, be my guest. Oh, how does he move so fast? Don't worry about him. I found something much more. Ow.
Oh.
Those machines over there. We'll take a look at them. Reference manual? I don't think I need to look at this right now. Lockers. So interesting about these. They seems they're a special model of fire extinguisher.
Huh?
Fire extinguishers?
Aha.
That's right. I put them there so you can use them to go exploring.
Yeah.
Again.
Ah.
You mind telling Takumi what you told me? No sooner said than done. During your stay here, there may be times where you want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. That's where these fire extinguishers come in. Little help from your hemo anima. You can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall and open your way forward. Whoa, wait a minute. You're saying we can actually put out the undying flame? That's nothing. There's nothing from stopping us from using these to just get out of here. Yeah, your pal Tsutsuki had the same idea, but there's nothing but ruins out there. Ruins? Might find useful bits and pieces among the rubble, or maybe even some items you could still use. As if the invaders don't get you first. Invaders are out there? Oh, sure, the place is crawling with them. All the fire's there to keep them out, remember?
Oh.
Not only that, but you can't be revived if you die outside school grounds. It's a dangerous business. Going out the door and into the unknown.
Oh.
We're a long, long way from Tokyo Residential Complex. You never make it on foot, so don't even think about it. That idea.
No.
Coming up with plans to escape will only lead you to despair. I'm sure you can find a much more productive use of your time. Like focusing on protecting the school, and by extension, humanity, for the next 99 days, and ensuring a peaceful, harmonious future. You all want the story to have a happy ending, don't you? On the wall is just ruins. At least we have hope now. There's a way to get past the flame. Weren't you listening just now? Syrie said we're too far away from the complex to make it on our own. I wouldn't put too much stock in anything he says. In fact, isn't it a little suspicious he went out of his way to let us know that? There must be some way to get back to the TRC. Just hiding it from us. Personally, I think the truth is the exact opposite. The best use of our time isn't following his orders, but finding a way home. I refuse to believe the future of humanity could possibly depend on us to get out this somehow. That's the idea I'm putting my determined by Syrie. Very end. To be honest, I can't say for sure if he's made. That's what. Still so much we don't understand. Take the school for instance. Why is it so different from a regular school? Why make it a school in the first place? It seems unnatural. Yeah, I know what you mean. With all these questions still unanswered, no way I can follow Syrie's orders. Not necessarily saying I joined the did tell him either. For all we know, it could just feed us more like this. Whatever it takes, I'll find a way. Not just it'll get us all out of it. Great if we could find an escape route. Where would we even start looking? Suppose we could. Would running from this fight be the right thing to do? I can't go outside. Alright. We gotta go to the next floor. Hello again. Mr. Sumino, do you have a moment? Sure, what's up? I'm sure you'll think of this as a stupid question, but you're from the Tokyo Residential Complex too, aren't you? Yeah, obviously.
Yeah!
Of course. It's the same for everyone else. Until a few days ago, we were all living it.
But isn't it strange none of us have ever met before? Apart from me and my dear brother?
I don't know, it seems natural to me. I mean, the complex is a big place.
Uh.
I see. It doesn't bother you at all. Oh, this about. Just keep getting weird. Room. It said training room on the door, but it's more like a video game. How are we supposed to train in here? How come why we even read this? Can we really use this for combat training? Looks like Like something out of a video game. 30 seconds. Guess I'll talk. Hey Takumi, you've been checking out the place too, right? Yeah, a little. The more I see of it, the less I like it. Who's in charge of the decor here? This ain't a shred of... There ain't a shred of class in this whole damn school. Where's the leopard print sofas, the hot pink drapes, the gilded doorknobs? Is that so much to ask? That the idea of class? Hell yeah. Oh well. All those machines just look like an arcade game. Remarkable, sir. You picked out the best one in the house. You clearly have an impeccable taste. Stop jumping out at me like that. This is the Academy's state-of-the-art VR training machine. I mean, using your actual muscles and getting all sweaty is just so last century, am I right? That's why we developed these machines to help you hone your skills using just your neural impulses and our cutting-edge technology. Playing this game really helps. Your hemo anima stronger the more you use it. Just like your muscles, your brain, and the baloney and your phony? What? Talk about. You should consider dropping by to train when you're off duty. You can even get some friends together for a group session.
Hey!
Just keep it in your pants when the ladies are present, okay?
Hey!
What's in my pants is none of your business, you pervert. VR training. I admit, I'm curious about it. Maybe I'll give it a try later. So this is kind of like an RPG game. Grab my weapon. What's up?
It might be a potential ambush. It might be beneficial.
Say it again. Let me turn you up. Okay, say it again. You heard me, obvious?
What I said. What you said?
You said it might be beneficial to something.
Oh, I'm doing call out. Yeah, play it out.
Yeah, I deleted that one. It was fun, it just wasn't, I guess it wasn't long term. Oh man, I gotta get out of here. I can't wait 100 days. What's work gonna say about this? I can't just take 100 days off out of nowhere. They'll fire me for sure. Oh, you have a job? What? Is that so hard to believe? You saying I'm poor or I'm probably too stupid to find work? Don't look down on me, Mr. Richie Rich Richardson. Or if you're gonna look down on me, do it by giving me money. You don't have to get offended at everything I say. Besides, my family's not even all that rich. Not all that rich, he says. Listen, you can call yourself comfortable or middle class or whatever. It won't change the fact that we live in totally different worlds. You don't work, you don't get paid. I don't get paid, and if I don't get paid, there's kids back home who go hungry. Support your family all on your own? What? You feeling sorry for me now?
Huh?
Good, you should. My regular life was hard enough already. Bringing me here on top of that is overkill. It's unfair, right? You think so too, don't you? Can't you talk to Syria and get him to send me home? There's gotta be exemptions for special family circumstances. It's the law. I should be sent home right now. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I know, but it was worth a try, right? But even if I'm stuck here, I'm not fighting alone. I'm not fighting anyone. I ain't no battle maniac. I just want to get through this without getting hurt. Once Gaku gets going, probably leave him to tire himself out. The smaller computer here for you. Do anything special? Contains electronic copies of the manuals, different equipment, facilities around the school. It's so convenient to have it all in one place, don't you think?
Yeah.
This stuff can get pretty technical though. I'd want to get one of your smarter friends to explain it to you.
Hey!
That controls the school's central defenses, the core of the entire Last Defense Academy experience.
Yeah.
Without this, there's no early warning system, no defensive barrier, no automatic battle prep, no nothing.
Oh.
Controls battle functions like defense mode and radar, along with more everyday stuff like electricity and water supply. True supercomputer that keeps all aspects of the school up, running without any need for extra engineers or maintenance staff.
Huh?
Completely automatic, huh? Whoa! I can't just tell what you're thinking. I mean, I can just tell what you're thinking. If it's all automatic, what do we need Siri for? But my role here is just as important as the computers. No one can motivate you or affect your morale like I can. Right about that. On the way you think.
Oh.
Hey there, Sumino. How's your exploration of the campus going? You need help or advice with anything? Feel free to let me know. Don't think of me as your commanding officer. Think of me as your friend. A friend who commands respect and dictates your every move, but in a fun way. Got some nerve acting for forcing this messed up situation. What side is he on anyway? Do you care about saving humanity like he says, or does he have some kind of ulterior motive?
Aha!
Oh, did you come here for another explanation of what your hemo anima can do? This power is key to your success, and viable here at the worth your while. Firm grasp. The hematomorphic infusion blades you all carry, infuses for short, are the pinnacle of human achievement and ingenuity. When you stab it into your heart, a miraculous power flows into your body, transforming your regular old blood into superhuman hemo animal. By harnessing that power and shaping it into physical form, you can all gain access to class armor and class weapons. Class weapon is a manifestation of your own innate strengths. Each one is just as unique as you are. Activating your hemo anima for the first time should also have unlocked your specialist. These are additional abilities with a wide array of applications. Learning to use them strategically will make you better fighters than ever. Okay, how does it do all that? What's the actual process behind it? Don't get so hung up on the details. Surrender to the heat of battle. Yell, "I am Tao," and ora, or something. Just go with it.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my totally comprehensive explanation. If there's anything else you don't understand, you should probably resign yourself to remaining ignorant. But if this power is so miraculous or whatever, why give it to regular students? Why were we chosen? All will be made clear when you convince the whole group to join the fight. But not before.
Aha!
One more thing. You're here? Want me to go over the undying flames again? All the fire outside of a case of school from threats, and it'll hurt you bad if you. No, I think I got it. Looks like you can skip the dialogue if you want, but at least you can't pretend to listen. True to their name, the undying. Wait, he's making me read it? What the fuck? Look, you can skip the dialogue if you want, but at least pretend to listen. This dude, bro. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Yeah, I said no. What the fuck? True to that name, the undying flame never runs out of fuel, and you can't be smothered out by extinguished by ordinary means. However, the flames only affect organic matter. They don't damage the surrounding buildings, rocks, or anything like that. If you and your friends were to drive a car through it, only be the people that were inside that were burnt crisp. Ignore physics. Magic or something? The undying flame barrier has a radius of its own little over a half a mile, with the academy very center. Wall itself is 30 feet thick, blocking out even the most powerful. Or at least that was the case. More recently, the enemy has developed skin through. Luckily for us, flames can sense them coming and automatically shift the school into defensive mode when they do. At the same time, the alarm sets off and no, I'm already on their way. The invaders always leave a day or two between attacks. It's my guess that their means of getting through it takes time to prepare and recharge. You haven't been able to deduce any consistent patterns. You should assume the next attack could come at you. One more thing. The wall only goes so high, but there's no danger of anything flying in. If the flames sense something trying to pass over them, they'll form a fiery hand and drag the intruder right back down again. Dying flames act with a will of their own. To keep this school safe, add that to your list of things to be grateful for. Get in here. I've got no choice but to accept this. That this is the way things are. Technically, the fiery hand has a limited range too, so coming in from space might be possible.
Hey.
Well, so long as the enemy doesn't think of that, we should be fine. Alright, you made it clear how well defended this place is. What I want to know is, what is it all for? What are we protecting here? Told you before, didn't I? Learn that once you get non-fighters to start fighting. This must be the infirmary. But I think infirmary, but when I think infirmary, this definitely the kind of room that, so I guess I could apply to any part of the school. This machine. It's the same flying coffin that rescued Duramy from the battlefield. Syria called it the... Oh, this game? Okay, hold on a second. Damn, I didn't even know the chat was going. Sorry, Sofa. Hold on a second. I didn't even know the chat was going. That's my bad, y'all. I gotta pull it up. Okay, I changed the name of the stream so everybody could know what it is. What I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, the OST is the best part of the game, hands. But yeah, this is 100 Line Defense. Great game. The OST, I knew it was gonna be good because they're from the same people that made Danganronpa. It's from the same people that made Danganronpa. Ranpa. And that's why they have a similar OST too. The music in Danganronpa is just, yeah, great. The art style too, yeah. But so far this game is, bro, I'm really liking this game. I'm really digging it. When a member of the Special Defense Unit dies in action, the corpse recovery drone will automatically retrieve their body. Oh. That's what the manual says anyway. It's all completely automatic, huh? Seems like it. When the school's defense system detects one of us has died. Wow, it sounds so creepy saying that out loud. Anyway, when that happens, it launches a drone to find the body and bring it back to the infirmary. And once it gets here, see that big machine over there? According to this, it's called a revival-matic. Got data on all of us right down to our genetic code. It cross-references those records to figure out who's in the pod. From there, it uses some kind of ultra-complicated process to reconstruct the body back to its original state. Then, we're alive again, just like that. Why does it have to verify who the victim is first, though? Maybe so our enemies can't use the machine if it falls into their hands? Tsubasa really wants to show her serious side when machines are involved. This sure is amazing tech. I still can't figure out the exact mechanism it uses to instill life back into the body. I'm not satisfied writing it off just as the hemoanima did it. That makes it sound more like magic than real technology. While we're on the subject, hemoanima itself is pretty fishy. It's supposed to infuse our blood with special power, right? How does that work exactly? Maybe we'll find out more. Not unless me and the others holdouts agree to fight too. Sorry, but there's no way that's happening. Seriously, who is in charge of picking the members of this unit? What kind of criteria did they use to fix on us? Something tells me the only way to find out is fighting. Just keep going in circles here. Revival-matic. A machine gun's been placed here to protect the revival-matic. That just goes to show how important this thing is. I might not understand how it works, but I'm glad this thing is here anyway. Without this, wouldn't be able to get revived after dying in battle. Wish I knew a little more about how it worked. Best if I don't mess with it. I don't want to set off an alarm or get shot at. Another manual. An instruction manual here describes how the corpse recovery drone revival-matic works. It says the drones are only effective on certain grounds, can't recover bodies outside of the wall of fire. Also, the bodies still have to be fresh. In other words, recently dead for revival-matic to work. From the sound of it, if someone dies outside the wall, by the time we got back, it's too late. I know you've already made your thoughts on this clear, but Are you sure you don't want to fight alongside the rest of us?
Huh?
No. Absolutely not. Just thinking about it makes me feel like I'm gonna... What's wrong? Let's just say I'm not suited for combat, like on a physiological level. Sorry. Physiological? What are you even talking about? Does this have something to do with how she always starts looking queasy when we're talking about fighting? Hey, she is helpless. I do look like this. Okay. Where the hell am I? No. I need it. Yeah, W Danganronpa. Danganronpa is great. What in the... Surprisingly stately door stood in the middle of our otherwise nonsensical looking space, finally blocking the way forward. Hallways and classrooms are all pretty strange. This puts them all to shame. It wasn't so much the door itself that was out of place, but what was in front of it. The door looks pretty solid. More important, weird fires in front. They're undying flames. I thought so. Why are they here inside the school? To stop anyone from the door, I imagine. That important then? Yes. Whatever's behind that door is the thing we're fighting to protect from invaders. Right behind this door is that could wipe out humanity in the wrong hands? Wonder what it is. Do you think we'll ever find out? We could try breaking down the doors, but that may prove difficult. Convincing the others to join the fight so Syrie will tell us the truth seems like a more efficient choice to me. I don't think convincing them will be that easy. This kind of decision is something they have to come to on. You're still thinking like a civilian. You need to toughen up. We'll end up in the worst possible scenario. What do you mean? Let's just say it's in everyone's best interest to get the others onto the battlefield with the rest of them. By any means necessary. Sounds like she has something in mind already. Unforced to fight against them. May not have known each other for very long. I can definitely imagine taking a hardline approach with anyone who refuses to do what she says. Something about her that radiates authority. No room for argument.
Hey there, troops! How's your tour of the campus going? I figure it's about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately!
I'm not too crazy about dropping everything it says, but I pretty much finished looking around anyway. Guess I'll head back to the cafeteria. So, what did you think? Have you fallen in love with the place yet? Is it so wonderful you just want to spend the rest of your lives here? There's no way I feel that good about it. Well, if you don't like it, then just tough it out. 100 days isn't all that long, and there's more important things at stake than your personal comfort. Why even ask us if you're ultimately gonna discount our opinions? You may have noticed some features that aren't available yet. Don't worry, it's all part of the roadmap of a staggered content release. I'll reveal more of the school facilities little by little, so you'll always have something new to look forward to and motivate you going forward. Be more specific. Exactly how do you intend for us to spend our time here when we're not fighting? Alright, We're at school after all. You're probably expecting some kind of curriculum or a proper schedule. But we don't have one here. Surprise.
What? No schedule?
Unless there's an invader attack, there's one like the one yesterday. You're free to spend your time however you see. So we don't gotta go to class or nothing? Shit, man. You should have led with that. Don't tell me you're actually buying into this. It's not like we can leave. Might as well make the most of it while we're here. I think it's too early to say there's no way for us to leave. If you want to find out so bad, do it yourself. You're just gonna chicken out and run from the fight anyway, right? Now, settle down. I hate to see friends fighting. It's your fault we're all so on edge. You've all been raised in different environments and had different life experiences, so naturally you all have your own values, your own priorities. Each one of you is as unique as a snowflake, and that's okay. We're all about diversity here. A little difference of opinion now and then is inevitable. Again, your fault that we even need to have this discussion.
Yeah.
Having said all that, no matter what your feelings are on the matter, all of you are going to have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this is war. But this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Dating is not an option. While this school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future. But if the school falls, so does mankind. The invaders will massacre every last one of you. Then they'll move on to your loved ones. Each one of you has something in your life worth fighting for. It only makes sense for you to work together to keep all of them safe. I can't have you wasting time and energy on pesky moral dilemmas. Clear your minds and banish all doubt from your heart. As humanity's last line of defense against the invaders, you are about to become the very embodiment of hope. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is more like despair.
Hey!
Oh? You're forcing us to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what else you might be keeping from us? Saving humanity sounds like a worthy cause. Got no guarantee that's really what we'd be doing. As for the thing we're supposed to protect, if it even exists, how do we know that it's not actually something even more dangerous than the invaders? Not to mention the hemoanima. We know next to nothing about the weird power, and you want us to pump our bodies full of it. Till we get some answers, I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth. We've been over this before, man. He said he'd only tell us if you agree to fight. Can't agree to fight until I hear the whole truth.
We're going around in circles so much it's making me dizzy.
Yeah, well, we won't make any progress. Alright, if it's the truth you want, that's what you'll get. Tell you everything. Gonna tell us just like that?
No.
I never meant to get the truth from you all that long. I just was using it as a bargaining chip to motivate you, but it looks like that plan backfired. At this point, I can only salvage your trust in me by giving you the full story. And really tell us the truth? The whole truth. And nothing but the truth. Or at least I'd like to, but this isn't that kind of decision I can make on my own.
Yeah.
What say we table this discussion until tomorrow? So there's more people involved in this than just you. Oh. We'll expect you to tell us about them too.
Yeah.
Sure you will. I'll run it past the higher ups. If I tell them this is the best way to get you to fight, they'll probably go for it. So, might have to talk to you individually instead of telling everyone at once. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning and I'll let you know what the brass is.
Hey.
Brass. Oh. I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. Tomorrow, bright and early. Airy wave of his stubby little arm. Never thought getting the truth out of him would be this easy. But he still has to discuss it with the people in charge, right? He could come back tomorrow and say that they shut down the idea. I hope you're all ready. If we learn the truth tomorrow, you'll have no more excuses to stay on the sidelines. No excuses. We'll see what happens after we can all talk out and decide on the best course of action. Yeah, you're right. We can't decide on anything until we know what's really going on. You're hilarious, Mr. Maruko. You clearly have no intention of fighting no matter what happens tomorrow. Shut up! I bet you don't either. With nothing more to discuss, we left the cafeteria and headed back to our room. Can't even imagine what it would be.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
So there's a nighttime announcement too. Bring one. Thought it would be much longer road. Hopefully everything probably won't be. Great, there's no use for it anymore. I'll discuss it with the other. Heard from 3A.
Huh?
Now the only thing I can do is wait tomorrow to come. Wait for tomorrow to come. I decided. Was soon fast asleep.
Come on. Don't cry. If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
We're only in kindergarten. Kura's, I don't know. Dad just had died. He and Kura were driving over. Car crash. Security alert. People were scrambling around. Kura's entirely destroyed. Dad leaned on the driver's seat, killed her from the right at the left. Circle. Her father was elected. Her was. Just sat there and cried.
My daddy's gone. I'll never see him again.
Karua,
Harua.
don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so
Oh?
you don't have to be sad.
Hello? Pause, my boy. What are you talking about? I'll be your daddy for now. You are 10 years old, nigga. Like, what are you talking about?
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Maybe, but I'm just glad you're okay, Karua. That your daddy protected you.
But I'm not okay. I got this big cut right across my tummy. The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. Not even when I'm a grown-up. I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big ugly scar like this.
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you.
Huh?
I'll marry you someday, Karuha. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
Okay, so there's some romance here.
Protect me?
Never mind, I thought she was just a
Yeah.
hoe.
Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karuha. No matter what. I promise.
Taki. Thank you. I think I'm going to be all right now. You promised. So you gotta do it. Okay?
Right, I made a promise. Promise to protect Karuha, but I break that promise. Keep Karuha safe. I have to keep fighting. And I'll fight. I have to fight. Fight. Jesus. Fight. Having a panic attack. I jolted upright in the bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat. My heart was racing. I had just woken up from a nightmare. No, not a nightmare, a memory. A childhood memory from Karuha and me? Totally forgot about that. Why did I dream about it? Karuha's hardly has stopped worrying about me ever since I appeared. He just there. Everyone back in the residence. Think happened to me. Treating me as a missing person, or they assume I died and that.
Huh?
Sheesh. Wide awake now. So sweaty. Not even close. Maybe I was like here. Got out of bed and slowly made my way. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of her. Hey, out of everything, I'm still, right? Same face, I see her every morning, but somehow something about it seems wrong. Describe it. Like, reflection doesn't feel like me anymore.
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
What am I doing? This is stupid. Coming back to my senses, I turned away from the mirror and walked out. As soon as I got outside,
Whoa.
the thing that greeted me took my breath away.
I've heard of those. They're stars, right?
By far, and was out of a glimmering pin, like, vastness, distance, terrifying. Hey, beautiful too. Fired a sense of awe in me.
I wonder what Karuha would say if she saw this. It looks so close. Is that another planet?
Not a planet, a different kind of solar. Sure, I read about it once. Big chunk of rock orbiting the Earth, visible to the naked eye. What's it called again? It's on the tip of my tongue. That
Gah!
You're on fire? No, not quite. It wasn't a person. It was more like a burning, flickering apparition in the shape of a young man. A fire with a mind of its own. Not just any fire either. They were undying flames.
What the? Huh?
The way its mouth is moving. Is it talking? I can't hear a thing though.
What is it? What are you trying to tell me?
The thing seemed to hear me okay, but my question seemed to upset it. Like a profound sorrow passed over its fiery features. Next moment, it disappeared into. Definitely had to be trying to communicate with me. What was it trying to say and why? And I didn't get a wink of sleep there. I just sat up in bed waiting for them.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your third day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Spring's finally here. Tell everyone about what I saw last night. Simply. Sure, I might just write it off as a dream or say I'm going crazy. Think about that. Today's the day series. And decide what to do about the ghost boy afterward. We're supposed to meet up in the woods, right? I'm gonna save it right here. Yeah, this is a fun game. Like it. Like everything about it, the music, dialogue, etc. But there you go for coming through. I'm gonna call it a day. A lot of stuff happened. Okay. So I hope y'all stay frosty. Also, shout out to No Commentary RPG Gameplay. Shout out to you, your homie. Everybody stay frosty, okay? Oh yeah, the last part of the short story is coming out on the Wednesday. Look out for that, the last part of the short story.